3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided reading for P. Diddy. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Now, real quick, y'all go and check out those other readings that I did have on him because they are starting to resonate, okay? Just P. Diddy, Neo Tarot, you know what to do. All right, so there's an energy of lazying around, loafing, inertia, false start, no interest, no response, disinterest. There's something that he's not up for battle for. A bear is ferocious, okay? He ain't up for the battle. He is leaning on spirit and he is protected. Spirit is also acknowledging with the throwing three sheets to the wind that there's a swirl of communication. Spirit is intervening at the heart of it. You want peace, making music, overindulging, trying to get grounded and making divination in regards to this energy of not being able to respond, not being able to get up, not being able to fight back. Spirit is also acknowledging this has something to do with the solar plexus energy in regards to yellow, making you feel like you can do what you want to do, but you're hiding because of what you did. You're hiding because of your choices. Sweating like a sinner in church. Guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, integrity is needed. Needing a spiritual bath. Spiritual bath comes up because it is necessary, because you are in alignment with it. Is connected to you. Is connected to your vibration. And so you need a spiritual cleansing, right? This energy does put a bad taste in his mouth around this subject matter. And he's trying to turn lemons into lemonade. He's trying to be optimistic, persevere, seek opportunity, be creative, and also tap into his geniusness. And Spirit is acknowledging like, that's cool, but you also need to have a come to Jesus moment. You need truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation, because what you're doing ain't right. And in fact, Spirit is acknowledging that it's hypocrisy, it's projection, it's similarity, it's blame, it's introspection. It's introspection. Introspection is needed. Take a closer look. And this is not just for him, but it's for the people, right? Because the energy that you give somebody gives somebody more energy and more motivation, momentum to continue to do their work. The minute you cut them off and you stop feeding them, they starve. Okay? But it's communicated. And again, we see protection because he's into it. Don't matter though, because when it's your time to feel the karma of what you've, the seeds that you've planted, it is what it is. So he is currently feeling like chaotic and very busy, overwhelmed, frenzied, deadline, stress, acknowledging that there's an energy to refocus and redo for best results, letting me know that the brouhaha is there. Like, I'm going to keep trying, keep trying to manifest. I'm just going to keep trying to twist and turn these intentions to bend towards my will, with the chicken with the head cut off. And this is layered because there's sacrifice here. Okay, moving on. Quite interesting, because in the middle of the deck, what you're not seeing is there's this energy of gullibility. Like, I didn't even know. Yes, you did. You knew from the beginning because you're the person that pressed start. Okay, so the naivete, obliviousness, and inexperience, gullibility, that's all an act. And if you're going to play like this, then you're going to need more study and apprenticeship, because you're not ready for the big leagues. Like, now that people aren't under the spell, now that they can see clearly, now you have a problem. Okay, there's movement in reverse. So there's something that he's not able to do, able to maneuver. Thank you. Do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and around. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. Another message is this: lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. Get it right. Make it right. Fix it now before spirit does. So on the surface, you can acknowledge, or you can see that there is judgment. This is judgment that someone is making of him, but also that he is making of himself. He is trying to be divisive, decisive, complaining about things, but also asking for forgiveness, dealing with an awakening, and also looking at himself and judging his character, taking accountability and responsibility because there's nowhere else to go. It's like being boxed in. It's exactly what I see, like in a maze, but there's an entrance, but there's no exit. And this is a tower moment. Subconsciously, he is acknowledging that the tower moment is happening, that there's trauma, devastation, loss, violence, abuse, natural disaster, and an unexpected tragedy. And this has to do with the manifestations, the intentions that you put out in the world, right? With the magician, the powerful, influential spellcaster, tactful, resourceful, psychic powers tapping into those who have those abilities, intellect, and meticulous. And this was all to get what he wanted with the 7 of Wands in the area of passion, but also in the area of business, because he was strong-willed, protective. And this has to do with childhood trauma, but this is the wall that he built. That is the path that he is currently on. Taking a stand, blame, forceful, assertive, busy, and resisting. And so there was manifestations, intentions to make sure that he could continue to do these things and be this person behind closed doors. Thank you. Pulling the wool over the people's eyes, Ashe. In order to enhance his business, this is what you're not seeing with the 8 of Pentacles, to have a firm foundation and to be a non-conformist in this energy, right? So in order to gain self-employment, new careers, dedication, perfecting a craft, to pay attention to detail, and to be qualified to sit at that table and to kiki kaha with the big leagues, the big wigs. I acknowledge all the time that Spirit wants us to be, operate at our highest frequency. And so this card is just acknowledging that there's something healing vibrations this way, to restore, focusing on restoration, healing, healthful, compassion, caregiving, positive changes, reset, rejuvenation, self-care, renewal, forgiveness, recovery, high vibration, reconciliation, faith, purification, witch doctor, holistic or professional help, sending it his way. Okay, overall energy, vampire energy, draining, lustful, dark, low vibration. And this is for social media, to have popularity, to be an influencer, and to be tech savvy. On the bottom of the deck, he is dedicated to this energy. He is training. This is not just like a job. This is a hobby. Like, he has fun in doing these kinds of things, low vibrational things, okay? Very talented, very active. Sees it like a sport. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that there is immaturity and a frowned upon age gap between him and a male. What about this male? There's rebellion here, fear here is unbalanced with you don't own me. There's an energy of putting him on a pedestal, unrequited love, unbalanced in clinginess, and some type of vintage chivalrous dates, courtship, and photos. Shorty swing my way. This way he swing. Ain't my business, ain't my business, ain't my bill. You heard what I said. Shorty swing my way. Again, we're dealing with a justice card. Unfair circumstances due to his injustice and dishonesty. The Nine of Pentacles, Spirit is also acknowledging subconsciously that he is working too hard. There's dependency and no style. Because these consequences coming. In the middle of the deck, what you're not seeing is he's going to continue to have abundance, new money, because he's continuing to manifest and put the intentions out there to bend to his will. A new business and new investments, because people pay to have him play. Biggest obstacle. With the Six of Swords, air sign energy, I read biggest obstacle in reverse. First of all, he is returning home due to all of the delays that he is dealing with, and there's nowhere to go. Subconsciously, feels like he's dealing with unfair circumstances, but this is because he's had some injustice. You've done some things that are incorrect, disloyal, and you've been dishonest. And so, with the Hangman in reverse, there's an energy of self-sacrifice due to his impulsive behavior and disinterest. So sometimes they try to get out, but sometimes you in too deep, you can't. What's next? There's some information that's trying to get out. He can't stop it. It is delayed, and he can't speak up about it because there's a lack of education in regards to its next move. But there's information that's coming out, and nothing he can do about it. And so he's trying to be direct. He's trying to get in front of it. He's very impulsive right now. He's acknowledging that there's some big changes ahead. He's trying to be rebellious and fight. Like I said, get ahead of it and be the hero. But subconsciously, he knows what he's done. Okay, so he is acknowledging that there is an energy of seeking clarity, judging the situation, bringing balance, having self-awareness, awakening, problem solving, and making a final decision. Well, we're now seeing in the middle of the deck that there will be conflict resolution, harmony, and success with the Five of Wands. And that is going to come from exposing that he's been unfaithful, corrupted, and greedy. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.